Justin, how excited are you to play your first regular season game in purple?
Yeah, a lot of excitement. It's gonna be a lot of emotions for me, but I'm definitely excited to. It's only Wednesday. I really need it to be Saturday so we can get the first game going, and hopefully it's a positive result.
And going up against a team like DC in the first game of the regular season, how hard is it to prepare when you haven't really seen anything outside of preseason matches?
Right. They got new faces. We got new faces. It's going to be a totally different game against DC that I've had. So I think it's just preparing for what we do, and I think we'll be all right.
Have all these new faces kind of come together now?
Yeah. I mean, we've been together, over a month now. Everyone's good guys in the locker room. We're starting to compete on the training field, and pushing everybody to be better. So
seen you and Sasha a couple of times, kind of off to the side, chatting a little bit.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like with him? And I mean, did you really get to know him kind of during this preseason?
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic guy. We kind of have the similar playing styles and humor off the field, so it kind of goes hand in hand.
Obviously, there's a lot of focus on Saturday, but in terms of the whole season, how much of, I guess, the pressure of making the playoffs, how much of that has been echoed, I guess, throughout the locker room this preseason?
I think pressure's good. I think it builds character. It pushes guys to raise their level, and I love the pressure. So I know myself and others will be ready. So
you know how to navigate your way to the playoffs. So I mean, you've done it before. Have guys on the team asked you, what's it like trying to get to the playoffs in the season?
Some of the young guys have talked about it, but that's ways away. Right now, we have to focus on the first game and take it step by step. We're still trying to make some tweaks and understand how we can be even better, and that takes more practice through and through throughout the year.
Is there anything you're kind of expecting from DC United from playing for them in previous times?
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of speed up top with Maddox, and they've added some quality pieces with Assad coming from Atlanta, and their goalkeeper situation is pretty good. So they got some good pieces, and I think they want to play a little bit more than they previously had. So we have to be wary of that a little bit.
Justin, they talked about you being on playoff teams before. How do you feel about this team going into this season versus maybe some previous clubs that you've been with that have made runs?
I guess we'll find out, right? Still early. I think we have to, get everybody healthy and rolling, and once we get that and get moving forward and get some results under our belt, we'll start to see what kind of team we are and how we play and everything.
How curious are you, with all the new players, nobody knows what this team's going to look like.
That's good. That's a good thing.
How curious are you just to see what the product looks like when you guys actually get out there?
I think collectively, internal, we've seen it with the preseason games we've had. So now it's just executing on game day with the atmosphere, and that's to our advantage.
Justin, opening days, are you anxious? Are you relieved that preseason's behind you? What are the emotions of it?
Yeah, you never like preseason, so that's behind. Definitely anxious. For me, this is my first time moving to a new club, so definitely excited, anxious, nerves, good nerves. Hopefully I can put one in the back of the net.
What are your thoughts on Specs being named captain?
I made a joke to him earlier. I called him captain a couple times before he was even named. So just a natural leader. I think we kind of all knew it going in. So quality guy in the locker room, in between the lines. So for us, it was a no-brainer.
How did the Players Tribune article come to be, and what kind of feedback have you gotten from that?
Yeah, great article. An emotional story for myself to represent my country. Definitely a dream. So it kind of came about. They caught wind and reached out to my agent and the PR people behind me, and it just kind of came together. I think my first conversation with them was in December during the off season, and then we finally got everything together, and it's a great piece. Emotional, gives me chills to still think about it. So.
Do you think it's important to put a piece like that out in front of, American soccer fans, just so they get to know a little bit more about the Iraqi?
Yeah, I think the country of Iraq has a different perception. When you're in America and you see everything that's gone on. So for me to be an athlete, to go there and be part of the national team, I see it in a different way of light, and it's in a positive way, and the country's getting back to where it should be slowly, and it's a rebuilding process, but a lot of good things to come. A lot of brand new soccer stadiums. The passion's there. So just country needs some time for sure.
Cam Lindley. I was going to ask Cam Lindley, Chris Mueller. You were also a super draft pick who's kind of made a name for himself.
Yeah.
What advice have you given to both Lindley and Mueller heading into the season? It looks like they're ready to make an impact.
Yeah, with Cam, I think for him playing his position, he has a tough role. You know, he needs to, be a quarterback in a sense to kind of link the offense and the defense and be on both sides of the ball, always moving, always checking his shoulders and understanding the game. It's a higher level in these games, and you need to be active and moving, and you can't be really walking at any point, especially at the 6. And for Chris to keep going, he's had an exceptional preseason, scoring lots of goals, and I see a bright future for both of them.